The following program does not necessarily reflect the views of Oceanside Community Television, its staff, or board of directors. Groups and individuals appearing on this program are solely responsible for their words and actions. This program is offered as a community access service to the citizens of Oceanside. Hi, welcome to another edition of Oceanside Spectrum on KOCT. It's a show where anyone can come on and speak your mind.
This is a project for our community service. And actually, I also ask.
State your piece.
Can't leave out the guy that is doing the important part of the world.
Or share your talent. Hi, welcome to another edition of Oceanside Spectrum on KOCT 18, your community channel. I'm your host, Brian Cook, and we've got a gentleman that's been on before, and it's good to see him. He's Ted Garrett. He's the executive director of our great Main Street Oceanside. Always a pleasure to see you, Ted.
Thanks, Brian. It's good to be here.
And you're here to tell us about a great first-time event. I'm excited about this. It's called Dia de los Muertos, and AKA Day of the Dead.
That's right.
And it's going to be in downtown Oceanside, November 1st through the 4th.
That's right, Brian.
Before we get into what's going to be happening in downtown Oceanside, November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, maybe you can give us a history of Dia de los Muertos.
Sure. It's primarily a Hispanic event. It's very traditional, and its origins come from central Mexico. Specifically for our purposes in Oceanside this year, we're going to be using the Oaxacan community to construct the ofrendas, or the altars, and it's essentially designed to honor one's ancestors. And you know, most of the cultures around the world have such an event,
like an All Souls Day, kind of.
Exactly, yeah. Right. And for someone else, it could be Halloween. So this is the Hispanic way to honor one's ancestors, and really quite an elaborate tradition, I must say, as well.
For centuries, right?
It has been going on, and I also understand that this is one of the fastest growing and largest traditions celebrated of its kind throughout the world now. So
now maybe give us a little more overview of what's going to happen in downtown Oceanside on our first ever Day of the Dead celebration, November again, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
That's right. Really happy to. We're going to have a cultural, an educational, and a social program. So essentially, there's going to be something for everyone. And one of the things that we wanted to do was preserve the integrity and the sacredness of the tradition. So starting on Thursday, November the 1st, there are going to be altars set up in 8 downtown locations, one of them at the Main Street Oceanside office. And those are going to be honoring the children that have passed. The Main Street office...
All 8 altars?
All 8 altars. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. 6 of the 8 altars. 2 of the altars are going to be community altars. One of them in our office, the Main Street Oceanside office on Coast Highway. We're going to be honoring the people that have perished in the World Trade Center attacks, and we're also going to open it up to members of the community. So it's going to be a dual purpose, honoring the people in the attacks and also serving as a community altar. On the next day, traditionally on Friday...
So this will be the 2nd.
On Friday the 2nd, those are just designed to honor the adults that have passed. So 6 of the 8 altars will be honoring those. And those are going to be the traditional altars that are actually put together by members of the Oaxacan community.
Okay, so now the 3rd.
Well, no, actually, that evening then, we're going to have a Mass at St. Mary Star of the Sea at 6 o'clock, followed by a candlelight procession in the downtown area to view the altars.
Okay, the 3rd is what then?
3rd is going to be from 1 until 4 o'clock at the newly renovated historic Sunshine Brooks Theater. We'll be showing the film Las Ofrendas, Day of the Dead.
So that's kind of the educational aspect.
That's the educational aspect, and we'll also have a lecture that day as well.
Okay, the 4th.
Sunday, we have a good old American festival. So starting at 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. We'll have food, we'll have vendors, we'll have music, we'll have a lot of excitement. We'll have a kids place where they'll be able to color and learn about Dia de los Muertos and have a lot of fun.
What streets will this obviously be? Mission, and it'll be what? It'll be Cleveland.
No, it's actually going to be Mission and Tremont.
Tremont. I'm sorry, Tremont.
Mm-hmm.
Tremont. Mm-hmm. And how about Surfrider or whatever? Not Surfrider. What's the one? Peer View.
Nope. Peer View will be open. One of the things that we want to do is make sure the traffic flows freely.
All right. So the first ever Dia de los Muertos. I'm sure I'm butchering that. I apologize to all our Hispanic friends.
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, coming up November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Great job. Thanks, Ted. Super.
Thanks.
Next up, a special performance by local musician Josiah, performing an original song, a tribute to those who died September 11th, 2001.
This song is in memory of those who died September 11, 2001. And also for the families who lament, who are still in pain. O God of love, O power of peace, make wars throughout the world to cease. The human wrath of sin restrain. Give peace, O God, give peace again. Boom, 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 boom. At the Pentagon, the World Trade Center, it was a dreadful day. Many, many people's lives was taken away by the criminal element. Hear what I say. We never seen nothing like this before. I pray we never see it again. So let's all join together and keep the light burning, my friend. We never seen nothing like this before. I pray we never see it again. So let's all join together and keep the light burning, my friend. We got to get rid of the criminal and bring this nation back to unity and love. We got to get rid of hypocrisy and bring this nation back to peace and harmony. Our prayers go out. Our thoughts of love and our hearts go out to the families who cry and to the people who died. We've been wounded, but we won't yield. We've been wounded, but we will heal. And remember the firemen who carried that lady down the stairs. Remember the firemen who gave their lives for the people there. Peace be on them, tribute to them. Peace be on them, tribute to them. Remember the firemen who carried that lady down the stairs. Remember the firemen who gave their lives for the people there. Peace be on them, tribute to them. Peace be on them, tribute to them. And we got to get rid of the criminal and bring this nation back to unity and love. And we got to get rid of hypocrisy and bring this nation back to peace and harmony. To peace and harmony. We got to get rid of the criminal and bring this nation back to peace and love. We got to get rid of hypocrisy and bring this nation back to love and unity. O God of love, O power of peace, make wars throughout the world to cease. The human wrath of sin restrain. Give peace, O God, give peace again.
Before I introduce our next guest and we get to this next segment here on Oceanside Spectrum, I'm going to give myself the Dumb Bunny Award. I forgot to say in our opening segment that if you want to find out more about Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead, coming up again November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in downtown Oceanside, there's a great article about it in the fall issue of Oceanside magazine. That's the one with our championship Little Leaguers on the cover, so pick it up and take a glance. I've said this so many times, but it's worth saying over and over and over. In Oceanside, we are enormously blessed to have some really, really excellent community service organizations. And there's no doubt that one of them is the Oceanside Rotary Club.
Thank you.
And they are having a great event that's coming up October 27th. And here to tell us about it are two of their board members, although these guys don't look that bored to me. It's Derek Rippey and Don McKinney. Derek and Don, thanks so much for coming on Spectrum.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Let's start with you, Don, for a little bit. The event that you're here to tell us about is the second annual Western Night Barbecue.
Yes.
Give us a little overview of the event.
Absolutely. The whole point of this is it's designed to be what I call a fundraiser. There's going to be a lot of fun, and it's designed that it's an event that you can really bring the whole family. Get the kids out, put on your best cowboy hat and your best spats, and looking real good. Come on down and have some great fun with us. Of course, it's at the Boys and Girls Club downtown. There's going to be some great games for the kids. There's going to be a raffle and some prize money. We're all looking forward to seeing some of our city officials in the rain booth. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But most of all,
and that barbecue food.
Most of all,
man.
The great Western barbecue food, which is going to be catered by Crystal Catering. And I think it's just going to be a great day for everyone to come together, to have a good time, to enjoy a beautiful day at the Boys Club, eat some good food, and basically raise money for some very worthy causes as well.
Well, nice segue there, Don. I want to ask Derek, I understand that obviously the Boys and Girls Club is one of the benefactors.
Yes.
But also you have some other folks that you're raising money for. Tell us who.
Yes, we are. Besides Oceanside Boys and Girls Club, we're also, this year we decided to add Casa de Amparo and the Hospitals of the North Coast. We feel these organizations are very, very fortunate, and also we feel that we can help them by adding them
great.
to
All three great causes. Don, we already said the food, and I've been to this event. That barbecue, I want to talk about finger licking good. I mean, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But the food and the entertainment aspect. Well, actually, Derek, maybe you can.
I'll pass that over.
Yeah,
to
let's
Derek.
pass it over to Derek.
Yeah.
The food and the entertainment. Could you elaborate a little on that?
Well, the food is going to be excellent. Barbecue. We're going to have, like last year, we had our barbecue chicken. We had nice ranch beans, potato salad. This year, we're even thinking about throwing in some ribs. We haven't decided what we're looking for.
Right.
Finger licking good ribs.
Oh man, it's so good. And entertainment, obviously Western entertainment.
Western, well, what we call our entertainment is we actually have silly shower, where we have local officials get in. We play a little game of golf putt, and if they hit the ball in, the officials get wet. And so that's entertainment to
Oh, okay.
everyone.
So you got all these games.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of laughs. I watched poor Steve, who's our city manager, Steve Jepson, do double duty last year and just soaked to the skin, and everyone had a great
Who
time.
knows? Maybe this year.
getting them
But
wet.
Don, tell us about these prizes and some of the other games.
Well, a lot of the games are basically for kids, and we're talking about the traditional, throw the softball at the 3 milk can thing, and
So it's almost like a carnival.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There'll be a crab throw where they'll have a hole and they can try to throw a crab through a hole, and there's a balloon stomping event.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, and it's just fun stuff, lightweight fun stuff for kids.
For great
and
causes.
families.
For great causes.
For absolutely great causes.
Derek, let's get to particulars. Obviously, it's October 7th.
October 27th.
October 27th. October 27th.
From
Let me
11
say that again. October 27th.
October 27th from 11 to 3. It's a great opportunity for the family and the kids. Okay. The main reason, too, is for the kids.
Now, this is at the Boys and Girls Club on Country Club Lane or whatever.
401 Country Club Lane.
Country Club Lane. And what'd you say, 11 to 4?
11 to 3.
11 to 3. Mm-hmm. And where can they get tickets? How much is a ticket?
Tickets are $12.
Very reasonable.
Very inexpensive.
Absolutely.
I mean, that food alone is worth the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And where can they get the tickets?
They can get tickets from any Rotary member, the Oceanside Rotary Club, the Oceanside Boys and Girls Club, or they can get some from myself and for Don.
All right. Well, hey guys, when you go to your meeting, on behalf of all of us in Oceanside, thanks so much for the great work that you guys do. You got a great club. That's the Oceanside Rotary Club. Thanks a million.
We thank you for your great work
Thank
too.
you.
Entertainment is always part of Spectrum, and now for your entertainment enjoyment, here's pop rock band John Wilde.
Dedicated to your touch, but I'm loath to let you know. You can't blame me for what has passed. You can't call me irresponsible. Even now, I feel ashamed. Watch you changing in the moon. It's too soon, it's not enough. Cover you right. I'ma turn it tight. All I want One look at you started, got me spinning and it turned that skyward, put me into your room. One look is too hard, both playing opposite orbit, put me into your room. This one world is too hard, both playing opposite orbits, put me into your room. She sent me a diplomat style. I give her blue eyes. I see the love in her. She sees a criminal. She could never let me down. I could never give her up. I think of her drowning soul. I wanna rescue her. I promised you love. That's what you did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Harder it is, better it gets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sun slipped over the high-rise block. She walks to the restaurant. When the lights of the traffic hit the window, she could see her name in screen. She said to grow up, 'cause I would only let her down. But I sent her a rose, and she said it never reached her. But I promised you love, that's what you did. The higher you reach, further you stretch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Harder it is, better the burn. Yeah, yeah. Promised you love, and you took it. I have my problems, yeah, think I blew it. 'Cause I promised you love, and that's what you did.